Hello.
Hello, everyone.
So look who's here with me. Jen from Jen Science to Soul Tarot and Transformation. Yay.
It's Aussie Day.
Yes, it's Aussie. I mean, and I was just like, and it sort of happened, but that's okay. So, but I was glad to do that. So, I saw the notice went out. So let's just say hi to a bunch of people. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Justin Michael, bless his heart, was asking if this is a Gerald-a-thon. And Tarot Stash was, it feels like that. So it wasn't intended that way. But Govinda is here. Hello. It is late where you are. I mean, so Scott, Scorpio Moon, Tarot is here. If Justin Michael's here, I agree with Scott that it was a good live earlier. And learning about StreamYard. Isn't that fun, learning StreamYard? You know, it's like, you've been using StreamYard for a while, haven't you?
Are we talking to Govinda or me?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, but I don't know any of like the techie stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have mine set up to where the guest, when they click on comments, can actually see the live chat. So, I hope that works. Hi, Kristen Louise. Won't be typing much, but I'm glad you're here. And Ange is here from Tiny Trinkets and Tarot. So, and apparently, you know, okay. So,
you got issues if I'm your IT guy, Scott.
Yeah, you helped Scott too, didn't you? Yeah. So, yes, Ange, a lot of lives. So, but Robin is here. Hello, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
And I'm going to be. Robin is having his 2-year channelversary on Friday, and he has 2 very special guests that are going to be on with him. Ooh. I'm one. Kristen Louise is the other.
So, what time's that?
That is. What time is that? Let's see.
Probably in my sleepy time. Everyone's lives in my sleepy time usually.
That is at noon. That is noon Eastern, right, Robin? So, hi, Mindy. It does feel like quarantine all over again with one live after another. So, Debbie is here. Hello. And yes, it has been a long time no see. So, and Jamie is here. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you.
Hi,
Jonathan is here, and Jonathan, I hope your neighbor had a nice tarot deck to show you. And oh yeah, Robin is like, and here we go again. Don't it feel like Groundhog Day? So, Ange thinks that that's a nice shawl.
Thank you. It is a beautiful shawl.
Amber is driving, so be careful, Amber. Glad to have you listening in.
Hey, Amber.
Look, musings by Masha. Masha's here. So, yay. Yeah, Jen helped me set up my first live by myself. She knows more than she's letting on. Yes, I know she knows more than she's letting on. So that's just how she does.
Yeah, you're much too kind, Scott.
Well, we can just say that you sound confident that, as you say what you say, right?
Okay. In speaking shit, yeah.
Yes.
And yes, Marsha, that is the shawl. This is the shawl that the beautiful Jelly made me.
Yes. And Michelle is here, May's cat.
Hey, Michelle.
And so, but yeah. So I have asked Jen, I think I asked you this maybe over a month ago or so. It's just
Mhm.
like, I'd like to have you on for and I'll show you mine.
Mhm.
And we're specifically talking about mookaite, right?
Yeah.
Because I have heard this rumor. You might like it. Um, and something is about you have a whole bunch of it. Is that true?
Yeah, I like it just a little, and I have a few pieces.
Yeah, I'm going to embiggen you so that Leandra
Hey,
is here. Hello.
good morning.
I'm going to embiggen you so that people can actually see. What's
Okay.
behind you?
So this is my whole like mookaite setup altar-y kind of a thing. And then I didn't put all my pieces back where they belong, but this is like the mookaite jewelry section.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So what do you want to know? Do you want to talk about mookaite first, or do you want to see certain pieces, or?
I love it. Masha's like, that space behind you, Jen. I don't need to go to Gold Coast. I just need to get to Jen's room. So
You can come to the room, Marsha. You just can't get anything from this room,
yeah,
from this section.
yeah. So and it's like Kristen Louise is like a mookaite, meerkite, or meerkat.
Yeah, my little meerkat. It's actually a pot plant stand, but it became a mookaite stand. So
Wow.
is the tray mookaite? No, the tray is just a wood tray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, bye, Jamie. Much love to you.
Bye, Jamie.
Regina Tarot is here. Hello, Regina. So, okay, so the correct spelling
Oh,
of it is how Masha did it. Mookaite.
yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about mookaite. What is it?
So there's so many different things.
Hi, Tarot Magician.
Hey, Renee. That when you look at different places, mookaite is used for, and so basically, it's only been discovered to be found in the Mooka River, which is in Western Australia.
Okay.
And it, when researching it, though, something that I'm really interested to look more into is it talks about it being this really royal revered stone by someone in Germany way,
Okay.
way, way back who did like mystical, and I can't remember all their names and all of that, but who used it in a healing way for like nervousness and I don't know, something else. And I can't quite get my head around that because it's very much an Australian stone. And they were talking about this being from like a very long time ago. So
Okay.
I need to look more into that part of it. But it's, God, there's so much that it's said to be used for, and it depends where you go to look at the information. Yes,
Okay.
Mindy.
Well, because I was saying I was looking in some of my crystal books and I did not find it listed in there. So
I'll go to my list so I don't forget things. So, like, obviously, based just when you look at the colors and stuff, a lot of it is around like grounding and the beauty of nature, the beauty outside, the beauty inside. Learning to be in the present moment. Um, when it comes to the chakra associations, different sites will say different things. So one was purely it's the solar plexus, like it's a gateway for opening the solar plexus. Another one was the solar plexus, the base, and the heart chakra. And again, I'm curious to dive a little deeper into why the heart chakra, but I haven't done that yet. And then another one talks about it being basically all the lower chakras, you know,
Okay.
the root, sacral, solar plexus. So there's differing opinions around that. I know when you get the little things from like crystal shops, one of the first things that actually talks about it as being like an anti-aging stone. But what's funny, in the research I've done online recently, that never came up once.
Huh.
So yeah. Can be used in like ancestral work, connecting to ancestors, as well as like your own spiritual like knowledge, in general, to reach those who have passed on.
Okay.
Let me look at my list to see if I'm missing stuff. Helping decision making, accepting change, protection against negative, good for distractions, for revealing what's concealed, promotes energy and new ideas, promotes kindness to self and others.
Wow.
Help with feeling a deep connection to place.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
There's so much on it, like willpower, change. One of the interesting things, like I read about it, was almost like it's being compared to the lotus flower, because it has all like the browns and the more muddy colors. So it's about having that groundedness.
Okay.
But then when you've got that groundedness, you know, you're able to accomplish beautiful things.
Sure. Sure.
So,
And Masha said root chakra, yes. See, when I'm all grounded and safe, root chakra qualities, I also feel safe to soften my heart space, open my heart. So that makes much sense to me.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and I get like that there's that definite like loving component to it, of it's about seeing your own beauty and the beauty of others, about the kindness, all of that. But yeah, I'd just like to find more information about the working with it, with the heart chakra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Terra Trainee, mine is half red and half yellow. You sent me looking for it. So and Neem is here. Neem, eem, 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 eem.
I'm pretty sure that you're adding each time.
Well, I am adding. I mean, and Jonathan suggested that, so we can blame it on Jonathan. Masha had a really nice question. Jen, can you please share your first experience with mookaite and how this particular stone has become so special for you?
I can. So my first piece of mookaite is still, like, as much as I love everything, all the different styles and pieces, my first piece is still my favorite. And that is this piece here.
I'm going to embiggen you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and it was just one of those, I saw it, something about it really struck me. And yeah, like, I don't know, it's just so unique.
Yeah.
And in this one, I don't know if it's going to show up in the lighting, but right here, there's like a little yellow heart. So I don't know if people can see that, but.
Right by your index finger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know what I can't even remember when or how long ago it was I got this piece, but I saw it, I fell in love with it, and it kind of started my whole love affair with mookaite. And just, this is the piece I go to, I work with. If I'm feeling anxious or uptight, this is the piece I will hold. And
Okay.
I don't know, it fits beautifully in my hand, like where my thumb sits in it. Like, I don't know, it's really grounding. And I think my initial love came from the fact that it's not this, at first, when you're in a crystal shop, it's not this big, beautiful, shiny stone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not sparkly amethyst or something like that. It's kind of like this plain looking when you first look at it compared to all these other bright, shiny, sparkly crystals.
Right, right.
And I always like the underdog. Like,
Sure, sure.
it took me a really long time to connect to amethyst because everybody had amethyst.
Right.
And it just didn't resonate for me. Like, everybody had it. I don't like having the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
That kind of stems from childhood. I like to be the different one.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not an expensive stone, even though it is only found in one place. Like, it's not an expensive stone. It's not this hyped up stone. But when you start looking at every different piece, there's so much you can see in it with all the different colors.
Right.
And I don't know if anyone here she hasn't done them for a while, but Tracy from Two Rocks Tarot would actually do crystal readings. And I actually started using, I have this whole bowl here of my polished pieces.
Oh, wow.
And I actually started pulling these out because, I don't know, I probably should have dusted all this first, but it takes me a long time to dust just this section.
Yeah.
But every single one, like, you can see just different pictures in it. And when you really take time to study each piece.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Mike said, yes, every piece of mookaite is so different.
It is. Like, you've got ones that are more like cream and white.
Right, yeah.
You've got ones that are a lot darker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else have we got? Yeah, like these beautiful combination ones.
Oh, yeah. I bet that's beautiful in a necklace as a pendant.
Yeah. And then you've got ones that, you know, like this has the brown, it's got the red, it's got the cream.
Wow.
I've got some little more flat pieces. This is one of my favorite little ones to hold as well. Yeah. I've got one in here. Damn, I should have found it first. That looks like it has a big lightning strike across it. And then you've got ones like this, which are real more into the grays.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to catch up. Neem liked me saying hi to her. Scott gave that a good Lord, man. And Neem is special. And Kristen Louise is right. Pretty soon it will be an entire live of Eem, Eem, Eem. Don't tempt me because I could totally make that happen. So
you will.
And Jonathan is correct. It was not. It was actually Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, who said, "Are you adding an Eem to every time G appears in a chat?" Masha said that first piece that you shared was stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Michael is here. Debbie loves your nails.
Oh, thank you.
And Tarot Trainee, there are hints of green in mine that would pull in the heart chakra.
Ah.
So, and
well, maybe slight green in a couple. But
and Kristen,
like
go ahead.
Because this one, how it just goes perfectly, like the color goes perfectly around it.
Yeah. I love
I mean, I can't find my lightning one though.
Kristen Louise wants to know how you type in those nails.
I haven't had them for like 18 months, and there's kind of a story behind them, but yeah, I was used to it, so.
We're waiting.
No, it's just it's more about, I don't know, where I'm at, what I've decided to do going forward, getting my shit together, and them being quite symbolic of that.
Okay.
So yeah. And yeah, so what else do you want to say? You just want me to chuck a few pieces around?
Well, sure. Justin said he was supposed to go to grocery shopping, but he can't stop watching the Tarot Stash-a-thon. And so, what I want to know is who's next if we're doing a Tarot Stash-a-thon? Who's next on the live, Yeah,
you should totally do 24 hours.
Can you imagine that? Oh man. Oh, I pity the people who are at the tail end of that. So
we'll give you potty breaks and coffee breaks and all that.
and Justin is saying you better watch, Kristen. She can claw you too with those nails. Kim Moon Whisperer is here.
Hey, Kim.
Well, yeah, I'd love to see more stuff like that, but the 24-hour Gerald Network. Yeah, no. Regina is encouraging me to do 24 hours. No.
Yeah, I think we need to all push you to do that, Gerald.
Yeah, and I talked about 24 hours with Govinda on my last live. Oh my gosh. And Tarot Sachet would definitely show up in parts of that. Kelly Fitzgerald used to do it once a year. So, well, I wanted to share. This is a piece that it's a pendant, and it's a shell that has it's a little grid on it, and they're amethyst, and it's just really beautiful.
That is stunning.
So it's quite lovely.
Wow. So did you buy that or make it, or?
I bought it. I bought it from someone who is actually now living, I believe, in Maui. So I have a lot of her pieces. So wow. It's beautiful. So
that is stunning.
Yeah. And it's really unique. I'd never seen anything like it, and it's just like, oh, I want that.
So when you wear that particular pendant, do you just wear it because you like it, or is it because you want to embody something, bring in some kind of energy?
I usually wear it because it has nudged me to wear it. I think my jewelry talks to me. But I also, depending upon where I wear it, this could cup actually my heart. So it could actually be a nice little, protection for it. And I've actually worn it with other pendants. So there's hidden stuff there. Problem is, I'm a person who I don't like. Govinda is going to bed. It's 1:30 a.m. there. Good night.
Night, Govinda. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, and
really, dear Lord, calling me tardy again. It's okay.
Well, hi, Jilly. No, but this is one of those things. I like unique jewelry, and the problem is I don't like people touching my jewelry
Mm-mm.
because I do lots of magic things with them, and it's like don't touch my stuff. So I have to
Yeah.
be careful when I wear it. So,
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah.
I'm
I
a little bit like that. I'll let certain people, because this room is upstairs. No one who comes over really comes upstairs. So on occasion, like my kids would bring their friends up and in to check it out. But yeah, I got to say, the first piece I showed in particular, this one, I don't think I would put this in the hands of anyone else.
Sure.
You know, it's not my most flashy piece, but it's my most special piece. So
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so Mindy has said, I'm so freaking suggestible. I decided no more crystals a while ago. And what am I doing? Searching the internet for mookaite. You know.
Yay. I need to see photos after purchases, Mendy.
Yes. And Justin needs a nice crystal. Get a mookaite, dude.
Do you have a favorite, Justin?
Do you have a favorite, Justin? But I totally, well, after the live with Masha, I was looking up Galen leather and the sunflower Lenormand. So I have not purchased them yet. And but yeah.
Leander's saying you're not alone, Mendy. So Leander, are you searching the net right now for mookaite too?
I actually I haven't looked for it yet. I like to try to get when there's local stuff, but maybe I'll just have to come to Australia.
Absolutely. And I was just going to ask that to anyone who does go, like from overseas, who goes to crystal shops. Do you see mookaite there? Because I know it's very Australian, but I'm curious as if it's, I mean, here it's very common in our crystal shops, but yeah.
I've never seen it.
Okay, so Leander's saying she's always searching for mookaite. It became her favorite too. Surprised me, actually. Yeah, right, Leander, because it's not the prettiest crystal. Like, yeah.
Wow. So how long ago was it that you got your first piece?
I was trying to think about that this morning, and I honestly have no idea. It would be years and years ago now, because I got it from the same crystal shop that's kind of local to me. There's two that are close, and one is super expensive, and yes, they have some incredible pieces, but it's really, really expensive. And the other one is just a business. She's been around forever. And her prices are really reasonable. And she would have moved, and by locations, I mean from one side of the street to the other. Going back at least 3 years now. And I know I purchased it from like her old
Right.
store. I was trying to think if I could work out a way, of figuring out the first piece and the timing, but I can't.
That's sort of like picking your favorite child. I mean, when I ask my mom and dad, I always ask them the question, after me, who is your favorite? Right? Come on, after me, who is your favorite? So Justin Michaels said, I love quartz, but I'm not really too knowledgeable.
Mm.
and he likes his Jasper crystal skull. Masha is looking as well. And there's a lot of support for finding a good one. So I'm always searching for mookaite. Jen loves Jilly loves your shaw. So
Yes, beautiful. I'm going to put it around my legs now because I'm getting roasty toasty with my heater. So, but it's still here with me.
Did I just hear you correctly? You're getting warm?
I'm usually warm upstairs, and this is how I like it, so I don't have 50 fucking thousand layers on, okay?
Okay.
And my husband's the opposite. He hates it because he walks in the house and feels like he can't breathe and is stuffy. So, yeah.
Michelle had never seen it or heard of it. Jilly said, I had a beautiful mookaite that I found out was actually serpentine.
Well, Jilly, you do have a mookaite. You have a mookaite sphere now.
Oh, they come in spheres too?
I can show you many spheres and many colors in spheres.
Holy crap. And, wow. And the color combinations are great. And Deanne said they had them at the shop she worked. Justin likes amethyst and smoky quartz and rose quartz. Scott is going to bed. Good night, Scott. You've had a busy day. So, saw a pendant in Kew nearby vacation shop the other month. The poor shop girl didn't know what she had. Yeah.
Essence. That's her name. I don't know why I called you Essence then.
It reminds me of that marshmallow candy that has the fruit pieces in it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what is it with you and candy lately, Jilly?
The stone I think that most reminds me of candy is my calcite, because I do have a small calcite collection as well. That would be my next favorite. Yeah.
Okay. And Masha said it remains one of her favorites. I think Masha said Jen has the heater on since we are very early hours of the morning. I have a feeling that is how we cold hands and feet people roll here in Australia.
Yeah.
Jonathan might have to go get some ice cream.
Okay.
And Tarot Tunes is now got New Edition's Candy Girl in her head. So, well, since we're talking about heat, I wanted to show you something that I got that I love. Is I actually picked up a pair of felted slippers.
Oh, they are too cool.
So how's that? This is my third pair of them.
Oh, see, I need these, and I need the monster ones that Scott showed on his channel because they were epic.
Yeah, these are great, and you can actually you can put that up like that, so it covers your ankles too. So.
Oh, that is so wicked! I love them. You people all have cool slippers. So Justin is asking, is orange yellow jasper same as mookaite? No, mookaite is a type of jasper. And even sometimes when I walk into my crystal shop, there'll be certain pieces sitting there that I do have to ask about, because if they have that real yellow tone to them, but yeah, oftentimes they're jasper, not mookaite. But then, yeah, mookaite is a type of jasper. So,
yeah. People like my slippers, and Kristen Louise said she used to have Gorilla's feet slippers that her cat peed on them.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, Gigi, my house is a treasure chest. I mean, I usually know where things are, so that's not too horrible. So, um, okay. So, do you have a mookaite skull, like a pendant that Jonathan could make into a necklace for you?
So
You know,
I don't have a big one.
that's what she
This
said.
was so this is just in like the yellow color.
Okay, I'm embiggening you.
Okay. And this is just a little baby skull. And this is called Spit. This skull's name is Spit because I got him when I was away with hubby. And where you look out to from where we stay, the place that everyone goes to like fish and stuff is called the Spit. So he was sitting outside with us on the balcony, so we called him Spit. And
Wow.
this one my hubby ordered online for me.
Oh wow.
And
Look at
because
that.
my hubby names everything.
Wow.
And this one got like a really fancy name and I can't remember it for the life of me. But yeah, he's my little warrior mookaite.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not huge. He's bigger than Spit, but
I love it. Bigger than Spit, but you know. So,
and another special one that my hubby bought me was a little heart.
I'm gonna embiggen you again. A little heart. Oh, that's pretty.
And again, just the way that I don't know, the colors flow and you watch the lines and like the pictures they create, and
Yeah.
like you could look at a piece for hours and find different pictures in it all.
Yeah. Jonathan said his husband has slippers that are Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas, and Neem has poop emoji slippers.
I love that.
So,
Oh, cool.
so Michelle asked, "Is your husband into witchy stuff or tarot?"
Not at all. Like he doesn't have an issue with any of my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I know you did your live with Chris about the Santa Murder deck, and I actually bought that specifically with my husband in mind, and I've done really good readings for him with that. So, like, he'll let me read for him. Not that I do it very often, but he's fine with it. It's just like, yeah, she's like crazy, and
He
yeah.
supports you. He supports your fun. Masha said, you know, Jen's mookaite skulls. Now I die. I have looked and looked, but could not find a mookaite skull for me. And then, of course, Dean finds a super cool mookaite skull for Jen. So,
Yeah.
it's just what happens, right?
It is. And I know when you and Marsha were talking about like crystals on your live earlier, and like the question kind of came up about polished versus raw. And with mookaite, yes, the piece, you know, because my original piece is raw, it's not polished. I tend to lean towards the raw, but I love these ones. I've got like 3 shapes like this, and they're actually raw at the bottom, but then they're polished at the top. So like this white that you see here is all raw, but then the tops of them are polished into their point. And then I've got a really mustardy color one that's got kind of and again, it's the same. It's raw, and then you've got your polished at the top. So, yeah.
And Deanna said, I happen to know that Jonathan has mookaite skull.
I know.
Terrible crystal grid.
I've seen it.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not an enabler. I am. and Jonathan could, craft something for you, because this is, something that he does. If you wanted, if oh, here you go. If you could handle that much power, you know, Jonathan suggested checking on eBay for something. So, yeah,
Yeah.
and I
That's where
agree,
my biggest
Michelle.
goal came from. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea. The raw on the bottom and pointed at the top. It's lovely.
Yeah. And it's like the story behind like all my little pieces that I keep in, like I specifically asked my father-in-law to make me a wood bowl because he does woodwork. Every time we go away to the place we stay at the coast, we go to the crystal shop there and I'll pick like 3, maybe 4 little pieces every time we go away, and I bring back and add them to my bowl. So a couple of them have come from like my local crystal shop, which is actually a lot cheaper than the one at the coast as well. But
sure,
yeah, I don't know, they're special in that way too, because like it's every time I go, we have our holiday, I get my couple of, and at other times I haven't even bought anything else in the shop. Like I haven't looked much. It's just, okay, we're here. I'm going to go pick out my 3 favorite tiny pieces and I'm good. So
yeah, I agree with you. Gigi shared in the east of Iceland, they put crystals in the gravel for the streets because they have so much of them. The streets glitter. You can also go into the mountains and just pick them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, apparently mookaite is actually quite hard to mine for because they're mining for it in a river. And I don't know all the technical geology and like the components that make up mookaite, but certain aspects that are in it are a lot more like flimsy and breakable. So a lot of it gets lost because of that. I'm assuming, which one was it? Like this one here, when you feel the white of this, it's really soft and chalky. Compared to like the other colors. So even though this is raw at the bottom, it's still really hard.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's, more this type of chalky stuff. So apparently a lot of it gets broken and lost and apparently it is very difficult to mine for.
Apparently Michelle said that I am too much. No, this would be too much. Contact Jonathan Daly at Daily LLC on Instagram if you would like to have a wearable crystal grid made. This is not a paid endorsement, not. Mindy asked, I'm curious about recommended places to shop for crystals online, not just mookaite, but who are your favorite online shops that are trustworthy?
I have only ever got, I think this one is my only crystal. I think of any crystal I have that has come from online.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and of course you're on the other side of the world, as Mandy says. So, but you get
that came. Yeah, I can't think where that one came from, but it wasn't anywhere close by. I remember that.
Justin Michael said, I started searching for mookaite skulls, but it ended up looking for Marseille decks. What? Justin looking for Marseille decks?
Back on track, Justin. Back on track.
Yes. You need all the Marseille decks, just like me. So, okay, Jen picks up 3 or 4 pieces. Why do you think 3 out of the 4 would be mookites?
What?
Jen picks up 3 or 4 pieces. Why do I think 3 out of the 4 would be mookites?
Oh no, all of
them. Crystals. All of them are all of them?
Yeah, when we go to this one shop, when we go away, it's always, I don't even look at the other small tumbled stones. I literally go to the mookaite one. I pick my 3 or 4 little pieces of mookaite, and that's it.
Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Glad to see you here.
Hey, Nancy.
Kristen Louise recommended Moonrise crystals is good, and they're ethically sourced. Michelle said mookaite has a 70s vibe.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I go to my local shop, because I know that they are ethically sourced there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Jonathan. I just, I want people, like and subscribe, people, so. Oh, Masha. Jenna's on the right side of the world. People.
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah. But
I can take you to all the places you can buy mookaite. You can come with me when I take Marsha to the extremely expensive calligraphy shop.
oh yeah, that was awesome looking at and I did, like I said, I was looking at Galen leather, and I'm like, it's the perfect storm of all of my weaknesses. It's fountain pens, it's notebooks, it's boxes, it's leather. It's like, oh man.
I can't even bring, like, this calligraphy shop is actually right near the crystal shop when we go away. And I cannot bring myself to walk inside because I am so damn scared I'll knock something. Like, we are talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for some of their calligraphy pens, and it's like, I don't want to walk in there because
yeah, that's the kind when if I'm carrying a bag and it's slung over my shoulder and it's on my backside, I actually move it to the front and I put my arms in front of me and walk very slowly, making sure that I'm not touching anything.
See, though, if I watched you do that in a shop, I think you would have done that so you could sneak something in there.
Well, I have that look, don't I? I have that look. Nancy doesn't own any skulls and wants to know if she's deprived. Mindy says, I don't either. They freak me out, so I don't feel deprived. I actually have a couple of crystal skulls, but I'm not showing them because they're set for very specific intention. So.
Yeah, it took me a long time to decide that I needed a crystal skull and to try and work with it. And it wasn't until I started hearing more info about, like, when Sandra would talk about them, and then I started to kind of research what their purpose was. It kind of took the fear away for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And Deanne just caught up with the chat, and she just saw the Marseille comment. And Nancy wants to know if you bull in a China shop much, Jen.
Oh, I'm not. It's not that I don't even carry anything other than my phone and a tiny little, like, purse. And sometimes not even that, because my husband has the money, right? So, but just the price and the look of this shop, it just intimidates me.
Yeah. And as Michelle said, that is some serious calligraphy. Did not realize this was a thing. Oh, it is a thing.
Yeah.
And Masha showed that one where it's gold point, it's like, wow.
Well, this place has all of that, like all the gold nibs. It's got ones for, a couple of hundred, but they go up to the thousands, because me and my hubby would just look in the window and it was closed when I first noticed it, and I got all excited. And then we went back to the apartment and Googled the shop, and we're just sitting there going, I wonder what it feels like to write with a $5,000 pen. I wonder what it feels like to write with, like, a nearly $10,000 pen. Like, could it be that good?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I would want it to make me a cup of coffee while I do something and detail my car. So, but
Oh God, yeah.
and Kristen Louise said it. They used to freak me out until I saw one in person and thought it was beautiful. And she has no idea why it freaked her out. Have an anthropology degree and handle skulls all the time in undergrad. And Michelle said Buddhists meditate on death. I find this useful and meaningful. A skull would be a good way to do this. So, and Nancy's making do with her own skull. She said it's mostly empty. Now.
One, two, Nancy. That's why I need the crystal skulls.
Oh. Yeah, and Masha said that their first 14 karat gold, and it's only introduction to the this world. So Gigi said, I have two. One is bigger and made from coral called Mother. I feel like she's holding my atoms together, and a small soda light one called Tiny Dancer. He's for my voice. Can't wait for my next one. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, wow.
Is Robin here with there's the reference to soda light. So Jonathan said he was interested in crystal skulls when he started taking Mesoamerican anthropology and Mayan hieroglyphics classes at university, but I didn't get one until recently. Now I have 38 skulls, 2 alien. And it's like, wow. Yeah, but then he has all of those skulls that, he can make into crystal grid necklaces. A lot of anthropologists here, yes. So you also have some spheres that you're willing to show us.
I do. I have candle holders, wands, spheres, pendulums.
Well, show us some of those big balls.
Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the egg because it's not quite a sphere.
Okay, I'm going to solo you. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the variation.
And all mookaite is like that. And see, you've got like the purple on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you can just, I don't know, follow the lines.
Bye, Michelle. Enjoy the dog.
These are like the one, I sent one similar to this to Jilly. And this is mostly your yellow and cream. And I've got two like this, but this one is my favorite because it too looks like it has a heart, which I don't think. And you can kind of see it with my lining.
Yeah.
My little heart in there. And again, you can just look at them forever. And then
Kristen Louise said you had some big cojones.
And these are two quite different colored ones to the others. So this is more like your reds.
That's pretty.
And it's got, yeah, these beautiful pieces in here.
Yes, it is, Nancy. This is the I'll show you mine part.
And this is actually my favorite sphere of all my spheres.
Holy mackerel.
The colors in this one, I don't know, this is extra grounding, extra earthy, like it's just incredible. And I just adore this one. I don't know.
Wow.
And it's polished, but it's not like glossy, this one.
Right.
So
yeah. Kristen Louise likes the red ones, and Jilly said one of those was beautiful. So it's like, wow. Gosh.
Yeah. And that's the thing. There's so many different, even my two candle holders, like this one I have here. Yeah, I really should have dusted.
All right. We're only going to mention it in chat.
All around the edge, again, is like the raw, and this has pretty much every single color of mookaite around the edge. And then the top is polished and has a lot more red. And yeah, your variations of yellow and creams. And I love this one, but I gotta say this one is my favorite because it's raw.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it's mostly yellow, but then you find like these white streaks through it, and it's got little streaks of, where are they? Like your little flecks through here. Oh, wrong way. Of your reds. And yeah, so this is my favorite candle holder.
Yeah.
And I love that it's raw. So I'm definitely more to the raw factor. What else?
Everybody heard it here first. Jonathan said that we should do, and I'll show you mine, and I'll show off some of my favorite crystal skulls. Jonathan, I should take a screenshot of that, and we can do that. So,
absolutely. So, what do you got to show before I keep going with my mookaite?
So yeah, a lot. I mean, there's lovely, lovely things. So people are talking about this beautiful, and Mindy can't buy crystals online. Clearly, you need to go to the crystal store. And
you're most welcome, Mindy.
Yeah. Because you actually heard you read that with Mindy's tone of voice, right?
Absolutely.
I have to make time on Thursday or Friday now. Thanks a lot, Jen. So yeah.
I want to see photos.
Yeah. Nancy says we have a boulder about 12 foot long and 8 feet deep in our yard, and that's enough rock for me. So, yeah. So, and Jilly said, I just went and grabbed my mookaite sphere and thought, yeah, I need to dust at the same moment you said it.
It takes me a really long time just to do this section. Like, I don't ever dust my whole tarot room at once. I go section by section.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just curious if Justin Michael has found his next Marseille deck. Can we have an update, Justin? I'm curious. So, you know, so, okay. So I have, this is a set of Archangel stones that I purchased from one of my local shops.
Oh, I love Archangels. It's got Michael. Don't show me that, Gerald.
Oh, well, here, wait. Let me show you it in solo. So there's that. And then here are the crystals.
Oh, wow.
The stones.
Oh, I'm jealous. And what crystal is it? What stone is it?
Hang on. I don't think it's anything particularly special. So I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, I'm going to go grab my Archangel Michael I ended up getting for free because I love him. So I'll be back. Not that it's mookaite, but.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great, and they're just a lot of fun. And I love how, you know, on the stones it actually it talks about what they're for. Oh, she's back. You know, Michael, primordial fire, South Guardian, strength and protection. Raphael, primordial air, East Guardian, love and joy. Gabriel, primordial water, West Guardian, mercy and peace. And Uriel, primordial earth, North Guardian, and vision and instruction. So it's like,
wow,
it's lovely.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous. I love archangels. So this is my Archangel Michael.
Wow.
With his clear quartz sword.
Oh my.
And this is from the crystal shop I go to, and he wasn't very expensive in the first place, but when she packed him up, his crystal fell off. And I'm assuming it had happened before and she tried to fix it. So she ended up saying, oh, you can just have it. So it was like, ah. But wow. This was a James Feeney made me do it because.
Oh, yeah.
I love Archangel Michael, but I never thought to have a statue until I watched some of his videos and went, I need one now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love him. But anyway, totally not mookaite related.
No, but that's, you know, this is a good thing. Show me yours. Gigi was actually, wow, he has a crystal sword. And name was like, yeah, it's very nice. So, that's a lot of mookaite.
Yeah.
So,
it is.
Mindy says, I love that. I have lots of angel stuff, but no statues.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got, because I've been given angels by family, like just ornaments and stuff since, God, I was a young teenager. So I've always loved angels. And yeah, but I never thought, like Archangel Michael, I will pray to him in the car. I will pray to him whenever I feel fear, all of that. I'll ask him to surround me with white light or family or whatever. But I never, ever thought to actually have a statue. So. But then I've also got my mookaite ones.
Oh, wow.
And I love the end of this, just the way the color swooshes.
Wow. Oh, and we have a cat who's checking out.
Yeah, who hopefully, he's not the useless one, so hopefully he won't knock things off. And then this is a Shakara mookaite wand. So this base here is all mookaite.
Yeah.
With the Shakara ones.
I actually have a...
Ooh. That's beautiful. Is that lapis?
It is lapis, and it has the chakra points on it. So I like that a lot too. So
beautiful.
Yeah, you showed that, and I'm like, well, I happen to actually bring this too. So Jonathan says, I have 72 angel sigil coins and some angel oracle decks, but not one angel statue. Well, you could, you know, open a second window.
I want to know what these sigil coins are, Jonathan. I need a photo.
Yeah. So.
And I have other pendants as well, but of course.
Jonathan's like, oh my gods, you have matching wands. I love that.
I know, we do.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
How do you use your wand?
I don't. It's just display with the rest of my.
Okay.
Like I don't do spells or anything like that. Yeah.
This actually does a nice thing for. This is a good wand for healing for me and lining up chakras. So.
I should use mine, but I don't know. I haven't. Maybe because I don't really know how or what to do with it. Now Mendy's looking for angel statues.
Yeah. Well, and we haven't heard back from Justin, so I'm wondering if you know
he's probably gone off on a whole tangent now. Oh, hey Patrice.
Patrice is here, and so everybody knows Patrice is going to be on my channel next Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern, for her first live. So
nice.
It's lovely. So yeah, no wands, no angels, no skulls, but lots of jewelry.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about the mookaite jewelry yet.
Oh my gosh.
I've got three pendants, three
pendulums.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah. Oh, these are the only ones, like I've only been able to really get them in this kind of color from my shop.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, love, I'm gonna have so much shit to put back. And I love this. This is just kind of like I don't know, a
it's a big rock. Oh,
plate type thing.
Uh-huh.
That you could store stuff on. And the back of this, again, is not polished. It's just raw. But I didn't want to store my other mookaite on it because then it takes away from this. So I just, have it on a stand on display.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Mindy said, you know what? I lied. I actually do have a couple small statues, but I want a big one like Jen. I want to be like Jen.
And here's a more brownie one. This is polished.
That's nice. Wow.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're also, I've got another one similar. No, maybe I don't. No, I think I bought that for someone else. But it's just so unique.
Yeah. Neem has asked a good question. How do you normally work with your crystals? I hold mine when meditating. I sometimes put one on my chest as I lay on my back in deep thought. I put mine in mineral water to make crystal elixir.
You want to answer first, Gerald? Because you do a lot more with yours.
I do. I don't know about a lot more, but I will hold them. I will when I used to work before I retired, I would set up crystal grids secretly in my office. And one place in particular I worked at was in a rough area of town. So I set up a crystal grid and it worked extremely well, keeping everything safe. So I love the crystal grids. I also have small crystals that I keep in my pocket that I charge every morning before I would go out to work. So, but I also like that feeling of having them in my hand because they will help center me and help me meditate. So,
yeah.
And then of course, I mean, I'll do magic with different crystals as well. So, and I'll put crystals onto wands and staffs and things like that and brooms. So, what about you?
Yeah, so mine, well, like as I said, if I'm feeling really anxious or something, it's just about holding it for me.
Yeah.
On different days, like I might pick out a particular crystal and just keep that with me after I put intention into it. I've got certain areas, like more like in a little space, which is kind of like the abundant space. And I've specifically got crystals on there, like green crystals and my citrine and my pyrite. Mm-hmm. And then things like with doing up the house. And then the other day I went and, not that we did like bathroom renovations or kitchen, it was just painting and floors, but just getting it all together. And I was having a bath the other day and had all my candles on, and I'm like, this is a really nice sacred thing to do. And I felt like I needed to bring in a couple of crystals to that space. So I picked a rose quartz and I picked a black tourmaline, and I still want to pick like a clear quartz to go into that space. So it's got the love, it's got the protection, and it's got like the clearing, you know. But yeah, I don't do magical workings or anything like that. It's more about just enjoying them, picking them up, carrying them with me, sometimes putting them beside my bed at night. Just sitting here for me.
Okay, everybody, you caught that, right? I don't do magical stuff with them. And then she describes 3 or a half a dozen magical type of things with the crystals, right?
Okay, to be clear, I don't do like spell work.
I
And I
call
guess
bullshit, but that's okay. But anyhow,
okay, I don't class myself as a witch, put it that way. All right.
okay.
And same with like my tarot table. Like I've got like a selenite candle holder. I've got a smoky quartz candle holder. I've got other selenite, labradorite. Like the pieces on there are very kind of specifically chosen for what I want
Right.
on my reading table. But just when I do take the time to sit and like dust this or just sit and look at it, it's just kind of being in that calm space.
Yeah. That's actually really beautiful. I also have I do put crystals on my altars. And I have lots of little altars around the house and in different
Yeah.
places for a variety of purposes. Call them altars, call them displays, whatever. And so I get that. So Jonathan asked, has anyone used their crystals to make a grid on the floor and meditate in the middle of it?
No, never thought
I have
about
not.
that.
Yeah.
No.
I have meditated with crystals, but not like that. So
Yeah. Oh, and I just thought, the
and
other thing I did do when we changed things up, I had just 2 really nice candles and
good night, Deanne.
bye Julie. I had like a big beautiful thing of like fake peonies and then just 2 nice kind of crystals with candles in them on my table. And I was like, it's not practical. It's a small table. It's not quite right. I loved it. So what I did was I grabbed one of my like round wooden tray things and I just put a tiny thing of small flowers and I put one of my beautiful lotus candle holders and I put special crystals on there. Because it's like, this is my house. Like, I don't have to have the traditional what people put in the center of their like kitchen table. I like my crystals, so that's what I'm going to put there. So
sure. Yeah. Good night, Mindy.
Good night, Mindy.
So Jonathan said, Jonathan said magic is so much more than ritual and spells. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan.
I do believe in that. But yeah, I guess when I was referencing it, it was I don't do ritual or spell work as such.
And that message is brought to you by Jonathan Daly LLC on Instagram, to where you can contact him for your own personal crystal grid necklace. Thanks for joining us. Now back to our regularly scheduled, casual. So, and Neem said, I'm no witch either, but if you fumble through the alphabet for an alternative first letter, you will find.
You said it, not me, Neem.
Well, Zane's here. Thanks, Zane. Zane's here so we can leave. No. Zane, in case you haven't noticed it, today's, brought to you by Jonathan Daly, Daily, DAILEY LLC on Instagram, where you can sketch your own personal crystal grid necklace. And by the way, I am not wearing my crystal grid necklaces because I was wearing them earlier and I was getting a little lightheaded and it was delightful. So I thought, I need to be on my best behavior for Jen. So I put them away. So, but read the last part, Jen. Okay, let me go back up and find it. Hold on.
Right. Yeah. That's okay, Neem. I'm on board with that. I agree. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who will agree too.
Dane, I'm not being rude, you know. But wait, there's more. If you order within the next 15 minutes, shipping is free. You know. Oh yeah, and Ginsu knives.
What's a
Yeah.
Ginsu?
What?
Don't look at me like that.
Did you just ask what's a Ginsu knife?
Yeah.
Back in the must have been in the late 70s or early 80s, there were knives that came out that could cut through aluminum cans and then slice a tomato perfectly.
Okay.
So,
I know what you're talking about. I've never heard it referred to as that though. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So, anyhow. So, well, you showed other shows. So I have this also. This is just a quartz crystal cluster,
B.
and I think it's referred to as like it may be fairy quartz.
Wow. That's
And
beautiful piece.
thank you. And I have two of these. And when I was working, because it's good for community and working together. And so this was a key part of my crystal grids because this was a group of people who weren't used to working well together. And so I specifically used a pair of these because there were like two groups of people and I wanted them to work together. So anyhow.
Wow.
But
Do
these sit
you
on my
have, like, if you walk into a crystal shop, is there something that you'll see that you'll always resonate to? And I don't mean necessarily a type of crystal, but like for me, if I see a candle holder made out of crystal, I'm instantly like looking at it going, oh my God, that's gorgeous and I want it.
Yeah.
Are you someone who will go to spheres or clusters, or like, is there anything that draws you in?
Actually, big chunky crystal necklaces draw me in because
Yeah.
I do have a lot of large necklaces, but I am also I don't necessarily I don't necessarily like the small pieces. I like something with more weight. I like to feel something in my hand. So, um, you know, and Neem, I agree. It does look like a castle. Maybe it's the castle we stormed. I don't know. So,
It is. That's magnificent.
yeah.
And like a crystal like that is it's kind of like with my mookaite. Like there's so many ridges and bits and different things. Like if you picked it up every time, I think like you would just see something different in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like an unusual piece, something that isn't like what I've seen before. But I do like palm stones. I'm actually I was talking before. I am trying to find a palm stone in moonstone. I think white moonstone because I have a black moonstone palm, and I'm always liking the balance. So
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have green moonstone?
I don't have any green moonstone.
Yeah, it was one of those pieces that I walked into this shop one day, and I've had it for ages now, but I'd never heard of it before, and I even asked a couple of people in the community, like, is this real? Like, I've never heard of it. And they were like, yeah. But the piece I chose in particular, it's not huge. I mean, it's only about that big. But again, just the different coloration, like there's something about that piece that's just like magical. Yeah.
That's great. I love that. I love that. And yeah, and I have friends who they have they go to different shows, and they have a booth that they set up so they can get bulk crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually, it's probably not going to sound weird to this group, but I will go in, and certain crystals will draw my attention to them. It's like, okay, and so I will end up going back to the same area of the shop until I find the crystal that's actually trying to capture my attention.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's how I buy most of mine. It's what stands out and resonates. Yeah. All this talk makes me want to go and visit my crystal shop. I haven't been there forever.
Do you have a favorite unique piece of mookaite that you want to show us?
What do you mean by unique?
Something that's not a sphere. Neem is heading off.
Bye, Neem.
Going to visit a shop. So, ooh, lovely.
No, I like a lot.
Jonathan said, I always know what crystal wants to come home with me, because I usually find something that I hold and then can't let go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I don't know. To me, every piece of mookaite is so unique. It's not like,
sure.
I mean, I know every crystal is, but it's not like picking up a rose quartz that is always that particular color, you know? So just the raw pieces are definitely my favorite for all the different colors, like that you can kind of, you know, get in them. And then this one, it's more like got the dirt embedded in the bottom, but it's got these beautiful pinks through it.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I was wrong. Neem is talking about taking the day off tomorrow. Not leaving right now, but taking the day off tomorrow so she can go to a shop and buy us things.
Oh, well, if you decide to take the day off, don't forget you've taken the day off, Neem. Neem doesn't forget when she has days. She forgets when she has days of work and rocks up to work instead.
Yeah. So she's going to go crystal shopping, and I definitely want to know, do they have mookaite in that, and a skull? You know, it's like, that could be so much fun.
Yeah, and Jonathan, I agree. Like, I as Marsha was showing us her piece today, I was like, I don't think I could ever pick Ocean Jasper out, because everyone is so totally different. Like,
yeah, and that's, but it's an interesting thing. Sometimes I think we go, I go through phases. There's certain crystals that draw my attention, and certain types of crystals. It may be, for a while I was going really big with quartz crystals, because I would buy a quartz crystal point, because it needed to be something. It needed to be part of a wand, or needed to be into a book or something like that. So, Kristen Louise said, I'm going to buy a piece of red tiger's eye on Saturday. Ooh.
I have. Hang on, if I can get it without dropping it. Hold up. I cannot work with tiger's eye at all.
Okay.
But when I saw this red tiger's eye sphere,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
and the way it glows and shines, I just fell in love. And this is like, when I was working with it one time and keeping it on me was so powerful. Like, I literally felt the vibration like through my legs and everything. I've never felt anything like it, like I did when working with the red tiger's eye, whereas I can't work with normal tiger's eye for some reason. Yeah.
That's lovely. And Kristen Louise said she doesn't have any, but she read it's good for increasing personal power, which is my goal for my next spell. And Jonathan said that one of my bracelets is a red tiger's eye one that I bought for my husband, but he never wears it, so I took it.
Nice.
Yeah. And Neem has promised to go. If she goes, we'll take pictures if I deem things picture worthy. Yes. So.
Yeah, we want pics of everything you purchase, Neem.
Kristen Louise covets that, you know, and you know, Danielle is like going, you don't. So, and of course, Jonathan's, I don't think I've met a crystal I don't love. Yeah. I mean, I have crystals that I've actually picked up some crystals and I've actually put them back down just because I'm like I'm going to step away from this right now because it's like, it's not going to work. So, but
yeah,
you know, maybe I'm overly sensitive. So I know.
Yeah.
What questions do people in chat have for Jen of Jen's Science to Soul Tarot and Transformation for today's episode of I'll Show You Mine? Because everybody needs to like and subscribe to this channel and Jen's channel. And don't forget, I am multiple people. I am Tarot Stash as well as the Hermit Mage. I know that's confusing. Sometimes I might be an overachiever. So, Jonathan said, "Oh, I misspoke. It's hematite." Yeah, I mean, because as I said on his live, it's like he asked me what crystals I don't work well with, and it's hematite. It breaks on me. So,
wow.
That red, yeah. Neem said that red jasper for me. It gives me a headache without fail. Anytime I try to wear it. So, wow.
See, I don't even react to what's the strong one called that everyone? I can't think of it. You know, the one that's been big on TikTok and there's all these scare tactics around at the moment about it.
I'm not on TikTok. I'm old.
No, I've heard it from other people. I'm not on TikTok either. I can't think of it. Comes from outer space. Come on, somebody's got to know.
I don't know.
Moldavite, yeah. Thank you, Zane. And some people will say that they can't deal with Moldavite. They put it on and they instantly will feel stuff. Well, I don't feel anything, but I've got a ring in Moldavite that when I put on in the shop, all of a sudden my mum, who knows nothing about this stuff, could feel like the vibration of the floor and
Oh,
another lady in there who was close by me could feel the vibration as well, whereas I don't react to it at all. Like, yeah.
interesting. I have Moldavite. Uh, Leandra also likes
Yeah,
it, and
I love
Jonathan
it.
has had a Moldavite ring been wearing for 16 plus years. So
Yeah.
oh, Masha was asking if it's shungite. I don't think that's the one you were thinking of.
No, yeah, shungite is, I find shungite to be pretty soft, but
Yeah. And is shungite the one where it actually purifies water?
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
Kim actually said green asteroid. Can't think of it either. So it's Moldavite is what you were
yeah,
thinking. Yeah.
yeah, it's the Moldavite, yeah. But there was all this, like, I remember my daughter telling me, oh, I can't have that because of this reason and that reason, and it's dangerous and it does this scary stuff to people. And it's like, you need to, like, be careful as to who you're listening to on shit like TikTok, because it's not like that at all. Like,
Right. Right. Yeah. Neem said the owner of a local shop I go to told me I may need to balance my root chakra. Hello, Jeffrey.
yeah. Well, then you need to get yourself some mookaite. Like, sorted, settled.
There you go.
So Leander had an experience with Moldavite with a pendant I tried on in Sydney. It nearly blew my head off, yet the raw piece I have is not as strong. Wow. See, I have a pendant, I have a ring, and I have a very small raw piece. And I don't, it's like the people around me feel the reaction when I wear it, but I don't feel the reaction.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then someone told me it was because I was from another planet. And I was just like, well, yeah, that makes sense on so many levels for me. So,
Okay. Yeah, I guess either you vibe with it or not. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Gigi
Wow,
was
Gigi.
pictures of Moldavite, and I got an instant flush of nauseousness. That stuff is overwhelming to me just by looking at it. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And see, I believe in that, but it's like at the moment, it sounds, and I'm not on TikTok either, but just from what I hear, it sounds like there are a lot of scare tactics happening when it comes to like what the latest fad of crystal is, you know. Yeah. Okay, awesome, Zane. I'll check that out.
Yeah. And Jonathan said it's a stone for star seeds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jenna's coming off like a mookaite pusher. I may be tempted too often to taste it because mookaite looks very edible. Yeah.
It doesn't look as edible as calcite though, name.
So here's what I want to know is because the mookaite comes in such a range of colors. Have you ever actually arranged all of your mookaite into progressing order so it's sort of like a rainbow?
No, because I don't know how you would do it.
Okay, that must be something that I do because I like to arrange things in the right order. So,
Like certain ones you could, like,
yeah, Zane,
you know,
go ahead. Go ahead.
if I look at like my bowl that I keep them in, I've definitely got dark ones and then quite light ones that are white, but because the majority of mookaite has all the colors in it, like, and mine are arranged in a different way, you know, like everything has its certain place and I know what that place is and there's a reason. It's kind of like my calcite collection. You know, on either end, there's a calcite crystal holder, my big blue hearts in the middle with my sphere. There's matching small colors on either side. So either side has to have the honeycomb, the honey calcite, the blue, a piece of green, the pink. Like, it has to be that way. Yeah. So I am anal with how I organize things, but it's just different to your anal of organizing.
Are you mentioning anal to me or something? Zane, I need help. Zane, hello. I'd like to phone a friend. Here's the video of the Moldavite video. So
Yeah.
Kristen Louise said, my uncle had gotten a Himalayan salt lamp. Now mine. He was weird, so of course he licked it.
I've never got, I use Himalayan salt, you know, kitchen grade on all my stuff instead of normal salt, but I can't say I've ever been tempted to lick any of my salt lamps personally. So
I have
or my
salt.
crystals.
Yeah. Everybody's got one of those uncles, Kristen. Everybody's got one of those uncles. And I'm hoping that my nieces and nephews are not calling me that uncle. So, but.
Oh, they're totally calling you that, Uncle Gerald.
Well, no, but I will do, that's part of what I do. I will organize things and like to see them in the progression as what would be natural, whether it be light to dark or, that. And it's just the way my artist brain works. And sometimes if you want to know a secret, this is what you can do, people. If you're in a training that's actually really boring and other people are in the room, you can actually look at the people and the clothes they're wearing and organize them by the rainbow. How would you rearrange people? So, I mean,
nice. I like that.
I mean, it's that sort of thing, because, sometimes, you need to look around at people. No, you should be 2 over. You should be next to that person. So, but anyhow, so Kristen Louise said that he was the best uncle. And, Gigi said, I can't blame him. I absolutely lick my crystals. I guess I'm that uncle.
Buildings.
Hashtag I'm that uncle. Gigi also licks buildings.
Gigi, that's just a whole nother level. The crystals are one thing.
Next up on The Hermit Mage, an interview with Gigi Nilsson about licking buildings.
Oh my God, yes. Please, can we do that?
Yeah. And I love it. She's like, Gigi's like, sorry. And Kristen Louise is that isn't sanitary. So, well, they are stones, yes. They're stones.
Oh, I love that. I can't get this image out of my head.
See, everybody's going to be sad that they went to bed.
Oh my God. Yeah, Gigi, you got to come on Gerald's channel about that one.
I mean, what do you do? Do you keep a diary of his, dear diary, today I licked the Empire State Building. It was the southwest corner, I mean, just Zane is funny. This just turned into a completely different video. Well, of course it did, because we talked about Moldavite. It's all the Moldavite's fault.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I want Gigi on. We need more info. We need a whole interview about this building licking thing.
Be in touch. I'm the hermit mage at gmail.com.
Please do it, Gigi. We love you.
We should have like a studio audience in the background, you know, just or I could have a laugh track or something, or ooh.
Oh God. Yeah, right, Zane.
This is why a Moldavite gets a bad rap. A bad rap. Sorry, no, it's not that. You know, but anyhow. In the meantime, if you like and subscribe to my channel, you'll be alerted to when other videos come on. And ooh, speaking of which, I might actually, I might get to 200 subscribers soon, and I'm wondering if I should do a giveaway or something.
Yay! Congrats.
Look at Gigi. If I ever feel the need to overshare some more, I'll get in touch.
Come on, Gigi. We all love you. We want you on the Hermit Mage.
You know, and we could book 3 or 4 hours. It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of buildings to lick. Oh my. You know. Gigi,
what do you mean, say? Gerald's notification came out straight away.
What? If YouTube decides it wants to send out a notification.
Your notification was just up instantly.
I learned a lesson from Longman Tarot, which was Richie. What he said is you need to actually start the countdown, the 30-second countdown, and then press go live, and then that gets everything together. So it times it. Gigi's dying.
I don't even know how to do a countdown.
It's actually in the brand section of the StreamYard. So Zane was being a smartass because you said turn on the bell for notifications. He was being a smartass. And Masha's and Stotches. Actually stitches. And Stotches and stitches. She can't even type. She's laughing so hard.
Yes, Gigi, I hope you know we are laughing like with you, not at you. But we really want to hear more about this. I love it.
Well, it does give a new meaning to, stoned, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I never would have thought of it like that. I'm just really hoping you lick high enough where people don't pee on buildings.
That's a whole different video, and we don't do that on this channel. Okay, Gigi just told me to stop. Do you really think that'll happen? Even Jeffrey's sitting on the other side of the iPad, and I just heard him when I said that he went, And he's got.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Jen says hi. Hello. He's back from work. He was at work late. So. By the way, I have 2 dogs. Hugo, who was actually moving the camera. See, Gigi's a tease. I don't actually want you to stop. I was just teasing. Well, next up on the Hermit Mage, Gigi Nilsson, building liquor. The founder of Building Liquors Anonymous, for an exclusive interview.
Oh, Jesus.
When did you first start licking buildings? Please, feel free, be honest.
Oh, God.
How many out there are other building liquors? I don't know. See, this is what happens. Scott left, Govinda left, and I'm like going, Govinda's coming on the week after Patrice. Oh, by the way, Patrice, I won't be like this for your live. So, yes, it does just sound wrong, Did it start as a small child with Lego buildings? So, what was the first building you licked? Inquiring minds.
Did you?
We won't do this, Patrice. We won't. It's too late to cancel. So, but
No.
you know, there's a whole series of questions that could be like this. So,
Oh, there you go.
wow.
Gigi, you have to come on. We need knowledge on this. This is exciting topic.
Well, and I'm just like going, and I'm like going, we need pictures.
Oh yeah.
I need pictures. Oh, because I heard the stone it is made of sparkles on your tongue. And it was very tasty. No lie. I just love how, this is a series of chats. The first building I licked was the mayor's office in I'm gonna butcher that. Yeah. Because I heard the stone is made of sparkle. It makes sparkles on your tongue, and it was very tasty. No lie. Yes, I will, Patrice, and that's why Yeah. Oh, Debbie, pics or it didn't happen.
Yeah, Patrice, you'll be fine. Gerald's only like mean to a select few of us.
Wait a minute. This is mean? Oh, you want me to be mean? That's extra. Wow. And yes, Patrice, we will. And in the thumbnail for Patrice's thing, Richie is going to do it with me because I'm so excited. I'll probably be unable to speak, so he's going to have to jump in, and it's like, oh my gosh, but she's the rose between two thorns.
It is a good thumbnail.
Oh, look, I can draw sketches of it.
Yes.
And here you go. Kristen Louise now has the next travel thing. If I ever travel to Iceland, I will have to lick it. It actually do a suction thing on your tongue because of the structure.
Zane's comment.
There's no way I could ever see that building and not lick it now. And and this is a thing. Apparently, it's a thing to lick that building in Iceland. Okay. And it's like, no lie. And Kristen Louise is like, well, 1 million people have kissed the Blarney Stone.
Mm-hmm.
And that is close to licking. Well, is it really a kiss if you don't use some tongue?
Oh, now this is just turning into a whole different conversation altogether.
So I'm just asking. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to lick a building. I'd have to like sanitize it first or something like that now. But
Same.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So mookaite. Everybody should get some, right?
Yes. You should definitely get mookaite.
So I'll have to do some licking. I will have to do some licking of mookaite. Okay, there you go. Team. I'm not a witch. Looks over at my witch's moon boxes. I'm more of an explorer. Okay. And Gigi is you'd have to carefully select the building, of course. Can you imagine arriving and in the airport they actually give you a brochure of the lickable buildings in Iceland? I mean there's like a building lickers tour. Do you remember?
You have all this knowledge of these buildings and licking buildings, and that you've got to select the right ones. You definitely need to get on and do a live.
Masha is a hugger, not a licker. Is that weird? But yeah. Everybody get yourself a piece of mookaite. Yes. Kristen Louise wants Clorox wipes. Explorer of moon boxes. And Witch's Moon. That's where Zane got his wand. Oh, did I miss what Jonathan said? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what Jonathan said either.
Oh, Jonathan said, I kissed the Arnie Stone and found out the old drunks like to go pee on it in the middle of the night. Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, there you go. And hugging is actually very nice too.
Yeah, a whole topic on what type of buildings are best for kissing, what kind of buildings are best for hugging. This could be a great topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Kristen Louise doesn't like moon boxes, doesn't trust them. You know. And my husband lived in Iceland for a while, and he told me that land does things to you. So, I mean, I'm actually going to write this down: building, licking, and Iceland. This is interesting. That's hilarious. Oh, Neem has 4 of the moon boxes. So, and said Kristen Louise Tarot, I'm going to tell you, I got 4 so far, and I love every bit of the contents. And Jonathan said the weird thing is that so many people kiss the same spot for hundreds of years that spot was polished stone. The rest was normal looking. I am also a tree hugger. I like that. And
Leander, you'll have to be sure to go kiss the buildings.
And take pictures. Hell, yes. Man, I'm going to go and I'm doing a live. Look at me kissing these buildings. It's like having a makeout fest with all of Iceland or Ireland. Oh, kissing the Blarney Stone. Wow.
Is that the one where you have to like basically lay upside down to get it?
I think so.
Yeah.
So. Found out about it was amazing gardens around the castle with the Druid Circle, Fey Garden, Sacrifice Stone. It was amazing. You're right, Danielle. COVID world, and we're discussing licking buildings. You know, it's what happens late at night on The Hermit Mage. Yeah. Oh my gosh. My. Well, goodness, this has been so much fun.
It has, as always.
Oh, there you go. Kristen Louise says, we have a Licking County here. I should go to Licking County Courthouse and lick it.
Yeah, photos.
Yeah. Kristen Louise, I could actually go to Licking County with you and lick the Licking County Courthouse. So, what'd you say? It's limestone, Jeffrey says. Jonathan said there was a guy there to help you grab the metal bars and lean over backwards. And then he rubs down the stone after you're done.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm pretty sure it was my ex-in-laws who were telling me about it when they went.
Yeah. So Neem said, I just went to the website for the metaphysical shop I was pondering on. The crystal selection looks lame, but hopefully more in person. So, yeah, Kristen, everybody wants pictures taken.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we could do that, and that can be our first hangout. To to go to Licking County, you know, and have fried pickles and building licking. So,
Jonathan comments.
there was a big gap where you could see the ground from the top of the tower where the stone is. The guy after me lost his toupee, which fell through the gap.
Oh God.
Wow.
Jeez.
My goodness. Huh. Well, he lost his hair over it, so you know, there you go. But so,
Holy shit! I can't believe we've been on nearly 2 hours.
I know. I'm like going. So
Oh.
Gigi, I'm like every time I see your last name, I think of the musician. What's his last name? Nilsson. Harry Nilsson. So, but and Gigi is like, it's 4:00 in the morning. I wonder what I'll dream of tonight. Licking buildings. If you had some Moldavite, you wouldn't have that problem, right?
I think that's what started this.
Harry Nilsson, yep. So, and Jonathan said he found it later after walking down on the ground level. And look, Justin Michael's back with the word P.
Well, welcome, Justin and your P.
So, Justin, let me ask you this: would you actually watch a YouTube live with Gigi talking about licking buildings? Nilsson Schmilson, yes, it's one of my favorite albums. So, there you go. You're going to be dreaming about P, Gigi. Dreaming about P. Justin, did you actually go to the grocery store?
Immediately.
Justin, if you licked the Philly courthouse, you would die immediately. Wow. Kristen is like,
yeah, right?
Look at Marseille, and an hour and a half later, he comes in with P. I love you,
Yeah,
Justin.
Gerald's trying to ask you questions like, did you find your Marseille? Or...
Yeah, I was like, you know, he might have been on.
No response.
So Masha's still in stitches, and Gigi can't breathe.
Well, what'd you buy, Justin?
Yeah, what did you buy, Justin?
We need to know.
Please. Mookaite. Mookaite.
Oh, is Jeffrey looking for mookaite for you?
Well, he's looking for mookaite. I don't know if it's for me, but he's looking for mookaite. Mooka. Okay, he's got it. He's giving me this because he's got it. I love you too, Danielle. Do you love me enough to like and subscribe and to not get a notice from YouTube? Because Zane says it doesn't do that. I want to know. So, what this grounding mookaite conversation has turned in? What has this has turned into? I'm loving it and laughing.
Absolutely.
Paper products and some pain markers. Pain markers? Would that be paint markers or medication? I don't know. So you were shopping. Were you shopping for a Marseille or mascarpone cheese? We the people need to know, Justin. Paint markers, yes. Hey, Justin, are you actually inspired to do some of your own hand coloring after that live today? It was like freaking incredible.
Oh, I know, right? Wow.
Yeah, it was incredible. So.
I could listen to everyone I love all day, but Justin talking about tarot is someone I could listen to just on YouTube from morning till night. Like,
yeah, so knowledgeable, so excited.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, so much knowledge, and yeah, it just blows my mind.
And Jonathan, the second hour with you too is always the best.
I could perhaps think of other words.
Yeah. You know, I'm wondering if the Crystal Skulls Tarot has mookaite in it.
Yes, it does.
Does it really?
I can't remember which one, but it does.
Yeah. Justin says thank you, and he's going to try it with paint markers. And Masha can also listen to Justin, and to Shell too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to upset the delicate balance of all of my tarot stack.
Stencils, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm looking for my crystal skulls.
Hey,
Oh. Justin says he's not cutting stencils yet. Cutting the stencils is really, really hard. Oh, look. Tangi's here. Hello, Tangi. Tangi, you've missed it. You've missed all of the excitement.
All the craziness.
Yeah, I mean, and what we're going to do, yeah, here you go. Cliff's Notes. Mookaite, building, licking, and pee.
Yes.
And Blarney Stone, yes.
Pretty much it.
So how do I find the what crystal skull is the mookaite?
I can't remember. I really can't.
So yeah, so Tangi and Gigi is going to come on, and we're going to have an intervention talking about building, licking, and Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, this is too
nice tension.
I do, you know. Finished watching The Quiet Place 2. Bring on the creepy aliens. I'm so already.
I can't watch Quiet
Place 2? I don't think I know that one.
Me neither. But if it's scary, I don't really want to know.
So, Neem wants to know how one gets Shell's deck, Justin. Patrice is going to be fine on a live with me, because Patrice is like, hi, Tangi, don't let them talk you into licking buildings. You know, so. Okay, what was the name of that? The Quiet Place 2. Okay, I'm writing this down. Talk amongst yourself, because I like a good movie. And Ange is eating a huge piece of chocolate cake. It's my study motivation for tonight. Ooh.
Oh, nice, Ange.
There you go, Kristen Louise. That works. Works.
Tangi, you're a worry.
That means something different to the teens these days, Kristen. Yes. How are we going to arrange this? Well, you know, we could figure it out.
Yeah, you got to do it. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's 4:30 in your morning right now. You know, it's okay. It's like, it's there. Gigi is pretty persuasive. She makes it sound like eating ice cream.
Oh,
Okay, Tianji's like, licking buildings, that's how I survived the 90s. But I don't want to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
oh God.
Thank you, Neem. So, goodness. That's exactly what happened. You liked, subscribed, and I had to hunt to find this live because I heard about it on the last live with Masha. Yeah. So, yes. Well, Neem, we're pretty fond of you.
Yes. You always make my day brighter too.
Kristen Louise still didn't get a notification for this live. Did you actually ring the little bell? I mean, I don't know. So, and then okay. And then Tangi ends with true story. It's like, what? Okay.
Oh shit. It just gets worse and worse, I think.
Okay, Neem is going to log off. So, and
Nice.
I just got a message from Gigi. We're gonna make this happen.
Whoa. Yay.
Oh, look. You always ring your bell. Oh, my bell. That's nice. So, good night. Oh, here. Good night,
Just something to haunt you in your dreams.
I totally am going to make a video and I'm going to like send it to Neem. It's just me doing that for like 5 minutes. Flipping over the cards. There you go.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's a pretty awesome group. See, and everybody's doing it now. So, and
night shithead name. I love you.
good night, shithead Neem. Okay. Neem is the one who gave me Tarot Stash the name. So, okay. Oh, 3 of my shows are on tonight. I'm hyped and have a bit TV binging that. Is that like tonight, or are you leaving now and you're deserting us so that we can talk about you? Can you play music while you do that, Gerald? I don't have license for anything. So, cooking with druid droids, and here and Neem has called me. I mean, Patrice has called me Gerald Overachiever. Ever. Well done. Well done. I love it. Zane's like, heck no, whenever I'm free, I'm staying to you. So you're going to have to talk shit to my face. Okay, Tangi's going to play it, and I'm going to do the Neem part. I'll be the vocals. So, good night, Nancy. Thanks for lasting with us.
Night, Nancy.
Intergalactic cookies, yes. What are you watching, Zane? Everybody wants to know. And Jeffrey just whispered, porn.
Yeah, you can keep that, Zane. I don't think any of them interest me. What are you doing, crazy?
Debbie, Motherland, Fort Salem, The Flash, Superman, and Lois. I don't know any of those.
No, me neither.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm square? I don't know any of those. I'd rather be a rectangle so I can be like a tarot card. you know. Wow, this has been an interesting. I'll show you mine. So.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't stay on topic for too long.
Hey, we stayed on topic for an hour and 40 minutes.
True, true. Yeah.
Here, I'll let you read that, which is what Kristen Louise Tarot said. I'm waiting.
I'm not reading that.
I wonder if I could say that in like a really serious voice.
Oh, God.
Next up on Bilbo Saggins and the Throbbins, or the Throbbits. Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness. Regina is going to bed. Good night, Regina. And I have, Regina, I just recently got a book from the library on a particular Hieronymus Bosch so that I can look up some facts and, you know, be fancy in my response. So, oh, look. And Kristen Louise made Jonathan snort. So, that's good. You know, that was pretty good. I mean, it's like, yeah, and I think I have, don't I have, wait a minute. I'm okay. See, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking at my 3 clips of index cards of smart ass things to say or to post about. And I can't find the one that I was thinking of. Damn it. It was one that we were going to, oh, wait a minute. Ugh. Oh, I think I may have gotten rid of it. That's disappointing. See, it's certainly not worth all of this waiting for it.
I'm just confused and lost right now.
Well, part of it was snorting and buying. Hashtag snorting and buying. Because it's like, you know, who can we make snort first and who can we make buy something first? You know, there you go.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, just call me Gerald. That's fine. What? So, oh my. Well, my goodness. So 2 hours and 12 minutes, and
Yeah,
we did get a good look at your mookaite. So
we did. We did. Yeah.
you were waiting for some smart ass thing right now, but it was extremely disappointing, Gigi. It, you know, not everything is disappointing after licking buildings.
Oh, God. Yeah,
So,
I agree. You can't top that.
yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, and we've still got Masha going, so that's good.
Oh, God.
And you know, Masha, am I allowed to talk to tell people what we talked about? So, listen to me, Masha. Am I allowed to? Yeah, Masha's still in stashes. Zane has had a blast. Yes, that's good. So, but so next Tuesday at the same time Masha was on with me, I'm going to be on with Musings by Masha on her channel. So everybody has to like and subscribe to her channel. So because we're going to chat. Ooh,
Awesome.
Robin's back. Hello. So
Hey, Robin.
and okay, so Kristen Louise has set a whole new side of Gigi, and it was glorious. It was glorious. I mean, and I mean, and my people are going to call, Gigi's people, and we're going to figure this out. So, and Jonathan has been here for the whole thing. And Robin, I tried to say some smart ass thing, and it didn't work. It was very disappointing, but I'm glad you're back. So,
Yes,
loving
Marsha,
it
well, you're in
disproportionately.
control of Gerald.
What?
Marsha's saying, he, I will have the controls. It's going to be good.
Well, it'll be good. Good night, Patrice. And we'll be in touch about practicing on StreamYard. So maybe on Sunday. So
can't wait for that.
So, and Justin, did you I know you didn't buy a Marseille deck or mookaite, but it was fun. Oh my gosh, Robin fell asleep listening to us ramble. Yeah, Masha, good luck with having the controls. I'll be totally serious. I'll be, do you need me to wear a tie or something like that? So, I just, just buying toilet paper off of Amazon. Yeah. So.
Oh, very exciting, Justin.
You want a Vandenboer on eBay. Ooh, cool. Oh, look, Gigi and I are going to put the lime in the coconut. Nice. Very nice reference. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh.
Just a cute bow tie and my fanciest kimono, Gerald. I will want to wear something else. I don't want to sit bare ass on my chair that long. So, but Jen, did you notice that I actually I put on a different kimono? I was wearing the pink one with matcha. So.
Well, I didn't because I was watching the other one on my phone, you see. So yeah. I can see better now. I'll go back and check out the other one and decide if I like this or the other better and if I got the better or the worse one.
Oh, wow. Wow. Justin, I really hope you're going to do a flip through or a walkthrough on your channel of that. So,
I hope you do, Zane. I hope you're nice and snugly warm and roasting.
He's got that. He's all hot and all that stuff, and I like the kimono too. And Masha and I were talking about kimono, and I really do like kimono, so it's fun. So.
All right, I'll let you know, Masha.
Oh my gosh. So, psychedelic meggings. Oh, I was going to save those for your live, Robin, for celebrating your 2-year channelversary. Ooh, Justin's going to show us all his decks. Very nice.
Cool.
So, my gosh. And, this lovely Roman biscotti, Tangi, maybe we'll see. We're going to take all over the world. And of course, here we go. Robin, I'm having a late dinner now. Black bean soup. I'll be farting all night. Good thing you bought toilet paper off of Amazon.
Oh, God.
Kristen Louise is like, when you see meggings that when you look at them cross-eyed, they become 3D. Remember those books? Yeah. And here's your band name, Psychedelic Meggings.
They are the best meggings.
Robin, beans. There you go. They're good for your heart, but more you eat, the more you fart. Justin. Robin, I'm glad I'm not your neighbor. There you go.
Oh, God.
There you
Well, I'm actually going to have to bail too, Gerald, because, yeah,
go.
my hubby is off and waiting to head out with me.
Yeah. Where are you going? You gonna go lick some buildings?
Well, we might have to save that for, like, you know, when the pandemic stuff all calms a little bit more, and we'll make a day of licking buildings. So, yeah. No, nowhere exciting, just to grab a few necessities at the shops. So.
Okay. And I love it. Justin's like, this was nice. We should do a Zoom after party. Ha ha ha. Well, we did that, Justin. You know, we did that. You know, licking buildings is the new summer song hit coming soon. Stay tuned.
Oh, God.
Too soon, Gerald. Too soon.
I will, Gigi. I'll be very selective.
Yeah. My gosh.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, you're all wonderful. Thank you. Enjoyed the laughter. And seriously, the mookaite was wonderful.
Thank you for having me on, and to everyone in the chat and making me laugh, as always.
Yeah. So, everybody, please take care and drink some extra water. So, you know, because, oh, look, there you go. Written by the Blarney Stones. Boom. So, oh my. All right. Bye, everybody.
Love to all.